my family, Arena and Erica Monahan. And we've been involved in the I Don't Know More movement for quite a while now. And I just want to bring something else to the table. I know we've had some great speakers here today. So I'm going to try to touch on some other issues that you might not have caught just yet. So what I want to talk to you about is the water. I came unprepared today, so I'm going to do my best. Just bear with me, but there's a war on water, and it's been going on for quite a long time. You're not going to find it in the mainstream media. I look around here, I see a lot of veteran activists, so I know you know that you're not going to find any real information in the mass media. But the war on water is getting very serious. I just recently researched some of the latest facts, and the aquifer, one of our main aquifers under the United States, is being exhausted at an alarming rate. And the Hoover Dam is predicted to dry up in about 4 to 6 years. And the Hoover Dam powers Las Vegas. It powers a lot of things. And when our water, I was talking to my family about this, the water cycle, as you know, it never gains or loses water. We're not getting water from the universe. We're not getting water from another planet. All the water that we sometimes say we're in a drought, or we say, oh, we have good water this year, it never changes. The amount of water that's been on this earth is on this earth, and it will always be on this earth. When the water evaporates, it goes into the clouds, it rains again. It's not gone, it just changes form. So we're okay with that. That's the beauty of Mother Earth and her natural systems. It helps itself. It corrects itself. The problem is when you poison the amount of water you have to drink or use. The problem is when you add pesticides to the water that you're drinking, that you're depending on. Okay? The problem is when you have oil leaks from the Keystone pipeline or the Enbridge pipeline. One of the pipelines they put in had a leak every month for the first 12 months that it was open. That's a leak a month. One leak, 1 month. And what happens is the oil that leaks drains into our aquifers in the ground. And that's how you get these incidences where people are putting a lighter to their faucet in their kitchen and it's catching on fire because the natural gas and the crude oil that's leaking into our tap water. That's a problem. Whether you're white, black, Mexican, Asian, Native American, we all drink the same water. So, as our brothers and sisters have mentioned, I Don't Know More started in Canada with the First Nations women. But I Don't Know More is not just a Canadian movement. I've been saying this a lot lately. It's not just a Native American movement. I Don't Know More, what I feel has become, is a movement of humanity. It's a movement for truth. For a long time, our Native people have stood back and watched. Okay, you guys are going to run things. Let's see what you're going to do. We've stood back and watched the politicians. We've stood back and watched the activists. We've stood back and seen what people are doing with the power they have. And we've always known the truth. We've been here for thousands of years. And we've been here since the beginning of time, and we've lived that truth. We live in that way. Now, we've stood back for too long. That's what I Don't Know More is about. It's about all of you people that know better than the majority, than the masses, the general public. The general public that sits there and clicks through Fox News and CNN and NBC and expects to hear the truth. We are the ones that need to be I Don't Know More. We're the ones that need to step forward now and let the truth come back to life now. We've sat back long enough. We've seen what that brings, okay? We've seen the air pollution, the rise in cancer. We've seen the destruction of our earth. We know that the rainforest is being destroyed. And now, I Don't Know More is calling on people all over the earth. And that's exactly what's happening. We're seeing support from Spain, from New Zealand, from Australia, from Italy. We're seeing support from all over the world. And if you haven't seen that yet, you want to get inspired, get on Facebook, get on the internet, and go to idlenomore.ca. Okay? That's what I Don't Know More is about. So, in closing, you're going to, of course, hear a lot of alarming facts, and sometimes we feel overwhelmed. We feel, oh my God, we're doomed. Okay? But I don't want you to ever feel that you're powerless. Because right now, in the I Don't Know More movement, in this movement for truth and what is real, we are in our infancy. And what do infants have to do before they can run? They have to crawl. And that's what we're doing. We're crawling. We're not coordinated yet, but we slowly are getting more coordinated. And then pretty soon we're going to take our next step. That's what this is about, taking the next step. We've contacted the politicians, our legislators, the EPA, Environmental Protection Agency, Food and Drug Administration. These organizations that were set up to protect the people are exactly the ones protecting the corporations that are destroying the people in the earth. So now we're taking the next step. Non-violent, peaceful, civil disobedience. If we have to disassemble the pipeline by hand, then so be it. That's what we're going to do. So, taking the next step is what we're here to do, okay? Don't ever feel overwhelmed. And when you look at those big corporations and you go, oh my God, they have millions of dollars, they have billions of dollars, what can we do? You're exactly right, they have billions of dollars, but you know whose dollars those are? Whose dollars are those? Those are ours. We just had Chinese New Year, the Lunar New Year. What do people feed the dragons and the lions when they come around for good luck? What do they feed them? Money. They feed them money. So if you feed the beast, it's going to be stronger. But flip that around. Stop feeding that beast. What's it going to do? It's going to die. It's going to die. So the power is in everyone's wallet and pocket right now. When you go and spend your dollar, when you go and spend your money, think about what you're spending your money on. Think about it. Support your local farmers that are being swallowed up by these corporate farms. So by Monsanto that just passed an act that protects them from the government. They're pretty much invincible now, except what do they need? Our money. So there you go. That's the key. Never feel overwhelmed because the power has always been ours and it will always be ours. Thank you.